shit. I should probably record an intro. Um, Hi. I guess. Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new Pancake Man episode. You're watching Pancake Man, and we're back with Minecraft. Surprise, surprise. I don't really know what I want the title for this series to be, because I feel like I wanted it to continue for a while, because it's just a small series to where me and my friends can come on and talk about our thoughts about the most random fucking shit. So it's fun, and I get to play.
Alright, I'm back. What?
I was recording a subpar.
Oh, did I interrupt? I'm sorry.
Oh no, not at all. Literally just a description of what I want this series to be,
Oh, alright.
if a series at all, because according to majority of people,
According to YouTube statistics.
people tend to get tired of Minecraft after 2 weeks. So
So we're gonna see if we can break the 2 weeks.
yeah.
And by we're, I mean Henry. I get the joy of not playing Minecraft.
Yep.
Not that I hate it, but you know.
Yeah. So
I do hear a new Minecraft update. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you first. You were talking about something.
No, I do hear a new Minecraft update's getting ready to come out. There's actually a Minecraft Live happening soon.
Really?
Which is weird because they usually only do those in October.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah. I never really got into Minecraft Lives ever since the Copper Golem wasn't announced. I was like, well, I
after
cheated.
it lost,
Yeah,
you just hated the world ever since.
basically. That was the year that it really didn't go off for me. Like that whole year by itself was just not good.
Which year was that? 22, 21?
I'm pretty sure it was 22.
What bad happened in 22?
A lot of stuff.
All right.
Let's just leave it at that for now.
Sure. Are you recording now?
I am.
Are you in Minecraft?
I am.
All right. Oh, so the series has already started. I'm just a bit behind.
Oh, the series started with last week's video.
Oh, I meant this video, this session.
Yes,
it's
this
already
session.
begun. All right.
So I know you had some things you were saving at Kane's.
Oh, yeah.
It
was mostly just Tears of the Kingdom talk, which I'm not, I don't know. We never really talked about Tears of the Kingdom. We played it and said, "Wow, that was epic."
Yeah.
But we never really gave our in-depth thoughts about the game.
All right. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate it?
I'd say a 9. I do highly enjoy it.
Same
What
here.
about you? No,
I would
all
also
right.
probably give it a 9. Same as Breath of the Wild. Both of them were early games.
Yeah,
I played
I'd
on
say they're
Switch.
pretty equal.
Yeah.
I do think some things do one better than the other. If you had to pick one to play for the rest of your life, what would you pick?
I'd probably pick Breath of the Wild.
Really?
Yeah. I
Why is that?
I don't know. It just has such a new feeling to me every single time I play it. I know that
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom is the newest, but every single time I open Breath of the Wild, if I'm starting a new run, it's just ooh.
Yeah,
it's
Breath of the
really
Wild was just so special.
Yeah. It's
Which
also
Tears of the Kingdom,
amazing.
unfortunately, is in the same world, so it can't really do all of that.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to having sequel Zelda games, but I feel like at some point they just run their course.
Oh, we don't really get sequels too often.
No.
I think the only one is Majora's Mask.
Yeah. But that was almost kind of like a prequel, not really a sequel.
Yeah, it was, well, I think it's technically its own timeline or something.
Yeah. Same
Tears of
timeline
the
as Ocarina of Time, I think.
Well, I think isn't Ocarina what starts the timeline split in the timeline?
Yeah.
Because then you have, I think it's Adult Link, Child Link, and Link Fails.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that people wanted a sequel or at least some few did, wanted a sequel to Twilight Princess because that one did really well. Just in like a storyline sense.
Yeah, I never played Twilight Princess, but I did hear it was good.
Yeah.
I need to play more of the Zelda games. I'm like a fake fan, though I think I've played quite a bit.
Yeah. Have you played any of the like multiple DS games that there are in existence?
I played one. Or wait, DS games? I played a 3DS one. It's Triforce Heroes. Which I'm not sure if you've ever played that or not.
Isn't that the one that got remade onto the Switch?
No, that was Link's Awakening. Triforce Heroes is one for the 3DS, and it's a multiplayer one. You gotta have like 2 other people play it with you.
Huh.
So you can imagine I didn't get very far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when the 3DS came out, we did not have friends.
Yeah. I had the extra 3DSs, I just didn't have the people to play it with. It's the saddest thing.
You had all of the things you needed except for another person.
Except for friends. Yeah. Oh god, it was so sad. And now here I am with friends and no Triforce Heroes. How the world works in cruel ways. Back to possibly Tears of the Kingdom. If we want to talk about it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking too much. This is your thing.
I mean, at the beginning of this video, I literally said I want this series to be where, like, me and my friends, so you are one of my friends.
I guess I'm one of those.
I guess.
I fall under that umbrella.
Yeah, basically just want it to be a series to where people can just come on here and talk about, like, their life, random thoughts that they've had. Basically, like, I want this to be an extension of my random thought sorts.
But, like, full on, you get to hear, like, really in-depth thoughts. Yeah. I like the idea.
Like, just... And it's a little, like, Minecraft game, too.
Yeah, it's like how you gotta watch a TikTok and it has Subway Surfers gameplay and Family Guy funny moments on the left or something.
Yeah. Except I hate those TikToks because
yeah,
I actually
don't watch them.
Invested in the thing that's going on. That's not the actual video.
Yeah.
So whenever it's like, oh, life hack. Watch me take apart this shoe to make a whole nother shoe. I get invested in the shoe. I'm not invested in the actual, like, movie scene or politician that's speaking.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Where did the bowl of oatmeal go? Give me the bowl of oatmeal.
More, please. More of the actual content. No. You get Subway Surfers and you're gonna like it. So what is stopping Tears of the Kingdom from being a 10 for you?
I think it is because it's in the Breath of the Wild world.
Yeah, that unfortunately does hold it back. It does so many amazing things, but like once you've I say they do a good job on like changing the world and tiny places in it. So it's like there's still new stuff, but it doesn't feel as special as the first time around. You know, I'd say probably objectively Tears of the Kingdom is a better game, possibly. I don't know, because like it has more game in it, I think.
Yeah.
Except for the dungeons. Dungeons I think are worse.
In terms of like actual gameplay and like the expanse of the game, Tears of the Kingdom definitely takes the cake for it, just because it's so big. Because they included both like beneath the map, above the map, like they included so much into the game. Like it absolutely deserved to be at the Game Awards. Win the Game of the Year, maybe not. But it couldn't have done worse than Spider-Man 2, which.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2. That's what I never. Yeah.
I never really got into the Spider-Man games, but
I played the first one, and then I watched gameplay of the second, and it didn't really hit the same.
I watched the cutscenes of the second, and that was the extent.
Yeah, I didn't really care for the story at all. I thought it was kind of dumb in Spider-Man 2. And that's really all I can say. I can't really like judge the gameplay because I didn't play the game.
Yeah.
But you know, I think also the story in Tears of the Kingdom is something, because in Breath of the Wild you can do any of the divine beasts in any order, and it doesn't feel like anything. You know, it allows you to do it. Whenever you do a boss in Tears of the Kingdom, you have the same cutscene and they go, Demon King? Secret stones? Oh, what are you talking about? Like, it's the first time you fucking heard it. They really should have had dynamic dialogue, so depending on what you do it, you learn more and more. That would have been a better way to do it. I don't know.
Even as we talked about Canes, I feel like the Divine Beasts were just a little bit better of dungeons. I also just liked, like, you know the feeling of, like, you probably don't, but you know that feeling of, like, you see something really big in the distance and you just want to, like, either be afraid, like, you don't know if you need to be afraid of it or, like, go toward it.
Yeah, oh no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's how the Divine Beasts always felt to me.
Yeah, they were so terrifying, especially like when I first played it. I knew nothing about the game when I first played it, literally nothing. I just picked it up on a whim. And that experience is one of the greatest things I've ever had. Just discovering these giant things. It was insane. Good times.
Dude.
Just makes me feel young again.
Learning that I could go inside of them, because I originally thought that, like, the boss battle, like, I just thought that they were, like, buildings and, like, you couldn't go inside of them. Or, like, you would fight them. And I was like, oh shit, this is, like, one of, like, the final bosses. But then, like, knowing that you could go inside of them, I was like, oh my god.
Doing the battle against Varuda for the first time and then, like, fighting it and entering it, it was insane. And Tears of the Kingdom, again, doesn't quite catch that. Not that it's bad.
What Divine Beast did you have the, like, hardest time beating?
Puzzle-wise or boss?
Boss.
I'd say definitely, everybody says it, it's the fucking lightning guy. The one in, what's it, Naboris, I think?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, that one was...
That guy
tougher boss.
Forever.
Yeah, on replays, he's not been a threat.
No. But I feel like that's the same for any.
That's something, too. I've replayed Breath of the Wild like 3 or 4 times. I've yet to replay Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know, I just...
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I guess it's something.
Yeah. I will say, character-wise, like, character-wise, I feel like that's another one where Tears of the Kingdom might take it for me.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I just love, like, the entirety of the cast. Because we have the Breath of the Wild cast, which was already amazing, and then we added so many others who are also incredible.
Yeah. Speaking of the cast, though, that kind of reminds me of another thing that I think is a bit meh, is the abilities that you get from the characters.
YouTube at, like, 13, or whenever Mario Odyssey was coming out on, like, the Switch was...
You're probably, like, 10 or 11.
Oh, dear God.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what I've done.
It's fine.
It's been so long.
I was actually curious. But yeah, so just of, like, pure nostalgia, Mario Odyssey is probably a 10 out of 10 game for me. I know that it's definitely fallen off for a few people, but even replaying that it's still nostalgic. I've completed it so fast on replays, but like going to Target as a kid and picking up a Switch and playing the demo of that, I was like, oh,
I did that too. That was a good time. The hype for the game releasing was insane.
Yeah.
I watched like every trailer that came out. I was so into it. And at the time, I definitely did enjoy the game. I don't know. I beat it so fast. Yeah. And that was, like, when I beat it, I felt, like, a bit shocked, I guess. Slightly disappointed, because, I don't know, I expected it to be longer. Yeah. I think I beat it in, like, 3 days.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, were you just, like, going on, like, a pure grind, just, like, not even getting,
I was just playing it whenever... No, I was doing, like, pretty much everything, you know?
Damn. 3 days?
Yeah, maybe I played it a bit much. I don't know. I remember when I was young, my mom got me Mario 2 for the 3DS, New Super Mario Bros. 2. I beat that in one night.
I can see that.
And that was also just a bit disappointing too, because it was just over.
Yeah.
Like, a day didn't even pass, and I had no more game to do. Which is not really a great feeling to have, I feel. Especially because New Super Mario Bros. 2 is probably one of the weaker ones of the New Super Mario Bros. Series, in my opinion.
Yeah. It does have that, like odd, like... Seriously? point to it. I feel like any of the Super Mario Bros. Games do, because they just get so repetitive over time. Mario Wonder did a good job at like kind of breaking that tradition, but even then, still.
Yeah, I think the first two New Super Mario Bros. Games were good and valuable because DS1 was obviously like a return to 2DS Mario, or 2D Mario, not 2DS.
Yeah.
And then New Super Mario Bros. Wii was like an insane platformer game with 4 players, so that was insane.
Yeah.
And then 2DS, I'm really messing this up. 2 didn't do that much, and U was something.
Yeah.
I actually like it, but, you know, that's neither here nor there.
It gave us Bowsette, which also gave us one of the best Pro ZD finds ever.
Yeah. But technically speaking, that was the deluxe version of the game, so... But still, the game did something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gave us something. But yeah, going back to the 10 out of 10, just for pure nostalgia, do you have any of those?
Depends. Like, you were saying that Mario Odyssey is nostalgic for you, which I thought, damn, that's crazy. It wasn't that long ago. And then I realized how long ago it actually is. And yeah, I don't know, like, probably say Persona 5. That's one of my favorite games ever.
Hell yeah.
The time I played that game was an amazing experience because I didn't even know what a Persona was. I didn't know what the gameplay was like. And those are always my favorite experiences, when I buy a game knowing absolutely nothing about it, and then I play it, and it's crazy. Because, like, I didn't know what it was going to do or who the characters were. People that heavily research a game before buying it always just, because, like, damn, don't you want to have some fun experiencing it?
That's very fair.
Yeah, I try to avoid trailers pretty much whenever I can because of that. I feel like it just sours it a bit. Any other 10s out of 10s? I don't know. Super Paper Mario. Ooh, that's another one of my favorites. Now I'm sitting here making like a tier list. Quick, you say another 10 out of 10.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to be put on the spot.
Yeah. I feel like 10 out of 10, that's not nostalgic, just like a solid game that I actually believe is 10 out of 10 is Kingdom Hearts 2.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 2 was very interesting for multiple reasons. It was a sequel to the original Kingdom Hearts, which already had like 4 sequels before or after its release. But then they came out with Kingdom Hearts 2, and they were like, hey, you thought we got through like every single Disney movie? Well, here's 100 more. And we were like, oh my god.
And then they released 2.2 and 2.5 and all the other versions of
2.5 remastered, 2.2 Chain of Memories.
And don't forget that tiny spin-off on the DS if you want to know the full story.
Yep. And don't forget every single Final Fantasy game that Sora's popped up in, because apparently that's also canon.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a fan of the Kingdom Hearts games, at least all the story stuff seemed crazy.
Yeah, it can get rough. Hardcore fans, if I ever meet, I have met a very few hardcore fans of Kingdom Hearts, and not even they can explain the lore to me. So if I ever meet a hardcore fan that can explain the lore, I'm like, you have no life.
Damn.
Your life is Kingdom Hearts and only Kingdom Hearts.
What other games would be a good thing to talk about right about now? Because we also gotta, if we want to talk somewhere we can both say something, it's gotta be a game we both played, probably put in decent hours. Which I'm not sure how many of those there are, to be honest. We've done Pokemons, we've done.
You've talked about Persona 5 being one of your favorite games, and you just said you picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had no idea. I thought you were like a hardcore Persona fan after this. Like,
well, after that,
played it.
No, I only became a Persona fan after 5.
That's crazy.
Yeah, thanks to Smash Bros. Which, dude, a lot of the fans that got into Persona after Smash Bros. Give them a bad rep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have never been that way. I actually played the game. I didn't watch it on YouTube. I think my first playthrough was probably like 1 hour and 50 or something like that. Or not 1 hour 50, 150 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then I replayed it. And then Persona
And
5
then I
Royal came
replayed
out,
it.
and I played it twice. Yeah, and then basically since 5, I've been huge into the series. I played all of the games except for the first two. uh, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I could definitely talk about the Persona series for like the entire playthrough, but let's not do that. Gotta keep this on anything else. Something you have some words in.
I mean, staying on the concept of Persona, can't speak of it. Like, I definitely can speak of it highly. I have played Persona 5. Yeah.
I really don't think there's too many games that I actually hate. Or maybe I just haven't played enough games. Because a lot of the games that come out and people always say suck, I don't usually buy because they don't interest me.
Yeah. Also, if someone says a game sucks, I don't tend to give it the light of day.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
if their argument is compelling enough to where it's like, okay, I'll actually sit down and listen to you. But if it's just like, oh, don't play this game, it sucks. Why? Because it's bad.
Yeah.
Then
just saying that is, yeah, you gotta like give reasonings and stuff, which sometimes might not even be true. You can say a game sucked, but other people actually like it. Yeah. I have a tendency to like games people, like the majority of people aren't a big interest in. Like Resident Evil 6, for example, people say it's the worst one, which I'd probably agree that is definitely the worst Resident Evil, but it's really fun and good, I think. I had a good time playing it. I think anybody that says they didn't like Resident Evil 6 didn't play it with a friend because they're lonely. But that's just me, because it is multiplayer.
I feel like any game is better with a friend, even if even like this. Minecraft is 100 times better if I'm just talking to somebody.
Yeah, I can have fun in pretty much any game if it's multiplayer.
Yeah.
Scrolling through my library right now to see if there's any games I have that I hate, which I think I probably wouldn't have, because if it's on my Steam library, I'm guessing I like it.
Do you have any games that like you touched once and like never picked up again?
On Steam?
Yeah. Or just in general,
yeah.
like even
definitely. So I have a BioShock. Played 50 minutes of it and I don't know, I wasn't feeling it.
That's fair.
Scrolling. Let's see here. Not running into anything yet. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Besides the one I just named. I do have Resident Evil 1. I've never beat it. I have 6 hours in it, but I don't know if that's like stopping it immediately. Silent Hill 2, I have 2 hours in. I haven't beaten that one. I don't know if those count or not. I definitely do intend on playing those at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe not BioShock.
Just fuck BioShock in particular. I think I have a few here. Because I have my Switch case right next to me, and that's really the main thing
you're talking about Switch games? Because I forgot to include those. But I'll let you say some things.
I mean, just like looking at those, I don't have many. I played Temtem for a bit because I thought I could get into it. I don't know
what that is.
It's like a Pokemon knockoff a bit. Kind of like on the same level that Power World is. But it's also an online game, so like it's specifically online. So I'm like,
yeah.
Any game that's specifically online, I'm like, this is rough. Because if you don't have the ability to go online, you can't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Which is what I have for Pokemon.
Yeah, great stuff. If we want to go into the Switch games, I do have a game that I have on it that I played like an hour or two of and just I wasn't vibing with. Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Oh no!
I don't know, man. Maybe I have been thinking about replaying it, but like I don't know, I wasn't feeling it.
No, Xenoblade is definitely one of those. It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts, where it's like if you don't get into it within the first like couple minutes, there is a very high chance that you're not going to get into the game.
Yeah. At some point, I'm going to replay it. I don't know when, because I currently have 2 other Switch games that I need to beat, which is Metroid Prime and Mario & Luigi Brothership.
That's true. In your professional opinion, how long before you think we're going to see another Smash Bros? How far into the
I think
Switch
the soonest we could expect one is probably 26. That is the soonest I see it happening, which is next year, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, obviously, they're not going to copy the exact schedule for Switch 1. That came out a year and, like, 7 months, I think, after the Switch. It also depends on if Sakurai's coming back for it or not.
That's true.
Because a few months ago, he had a YouTube channel. I don't know if you ever watched that. And then, like a few months ago, he stopped doing his series because he said he was going to work on a game. Which, obviously, everybody immediately jumped to being Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Which, I'm not sure. Could be anything. Could be doing, like, another Kirby or just a completely new game.
I have faith in him. He creates good games.
Yeah, you faith he's gonna go back to working on Smash Bros. He shouldn't be free. Get back to Smash Bros, you old man.
Get back to Smash Brothers, you motherfucker.
You're gonna get me a new Smash game, and you're gonna like it. And fucking add Shadow the goddamn Hedgehog, you bitch. Not as an Echo Fighter. Please.
Well, what if I don't want to?
Then we take him out.
Jesus. Alright.
We get a new director for the games. I think it's pretty simple. I don't know. Fine, just go silent after I say I want to kill an innocent old man. God.
I don't think he's too old.
I think he's like 60.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me Google his exact age. Swear to God, if he's older than what I just said.
He's halfway in the ground.
He's 54.
He's halfway in the ground.
Yeah, a lot of these Nintendo guys have been working for ages.
We gotta stop pussing him.
No. I want more. I think, though, the Mario games did get a new director with Odyssey. And I think that dude's a bit younger.
It's around the same age that we are.
What?
Mario Odyssey.
What?
I think Mario Odyssey's around the same age that we are.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. We're young bucks. We're definitely not almost 20. Honestly, I'm excited for 20.
I don't think I'm particularly excited for any age. I was just like, it's an age. I'm gonna live it. Possibly.
What I hate, even on like, at any time in my life, I've always hated somebody like on my birthday walking up to me and being like, "So, do you feel any different?" I'm like, no. If anything, I feel more depressed.
The exact same as I felt 1 minute ago.
Seriously.
Yeah. And I don't think you ever really notice the changes until you like think back about stuff that's happened. You'll never notice it in the moment, obviously.
Yeah.
So
I've never woken up being like, "Oh my god, I'm so different."
Yeah. I think the closest would be like just being 16, getting the license. Yeah. That's the only thing. Did you get that the day you turned 16?
No. I did driver's ed through 15 because I was at that time, a lot of like the drivers in our family were moving away, so my mom was like, "Okay, you need to learn how to drive, just for like my sanity." So I was like, "Okay." So I learned how to drive really fast.
Speed run.
Yep, I sped run driving. I basically have sped run everything in life.
Did you have physical lessons for class, or did you do it online?
Oh no, I had I did like the split one where it was like half online, or I did like a total hours completed online, and then I went to classes. Like
so like, did you sit at like a desk or something learning, or did you just have the driving part in person?
I just had the driving part in person.
Oh, same. So you did all the studying at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah, that same here. That was nice. One of the advantages of COVID.
Literally.
I told you about what I did when.
Into like indie games.
Ooh, what kinds?
Because you know how like Nintendo does that like indie world.
Yeah.
I tend to watch those. So, and I also take like notes if we're ever watching like a what is it? Like a video quiz, because I'm interested in the games that they have, and most of them tend to be indie games.
So which one have you played recently?
Here, I have it. I don't have it in my phone. Not in my phone. I don't have it like as a cartridge. I think I have it in my Switch, which I do not have, and I do not remember it off the top of my head.
Well, I guess you didn't like it then. Because it just fucking sucked, huh?
Hey, I did like it. I played
it. Well, that's not enough. Me. You need to know it by name. You need to know every character. You need to be what Ben is for Ultra Kill. Otherwise, you didn't really like it.
Ben, if I ever get to the point of Ben in Ultra Kill, that's too much.
744 hours played.
Jesus. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, I tried to play Ultra Kill. I can't.
Yeah, I'm not a big Ultra Kill fan. I think it's fine, and that's just it.
I felt like I was gonna have a brain aneurysm halfway through. I was like, my brain is just gonna give out. It's not gonna be able to work after this.
And Ben always talks about me hating the game, which is ridiculous. I played it.
Yeah.
I didn't replay it. I don't have to fucking play it 1 billion times to get enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
Or to understand it. I always hate when like people talk about a game, how good it is, but you have to play so and so hours to get to like where it's awesome and great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other games where that happens.
You were talking about.
Oh yeah.
For, Brothership.
Yeah, I mentioned this about Brothership. Fuck, damn it. I'm just talking over myself.
It's like the first 20 hours, and then it's just like you get nothing out of it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other games. I don't think I've had too many games like that.
I've definitely had games before where it's like a slow start, but I feel like even like Baldur's Gate is a little bit of a slow start. Because
I'm fine with slow starts as long as it's like done good and fun a bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Heck, I'm the Persona guy, so you know, sometimes it can take you like 4 hours to really get started. But like, not even people say that in like the Persona games, they just start 4 hours in, but like you don't realize how much setup is happening in those first 4 hours that come to play later and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff you can get from those hours that'll foreshadow events, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
And also, I think those people just like hate like story, maybe. I don't know.
I feel like the people who don't like Persona are people who are just like really into like very fast track games, versus like as soon as you get into the game, like you're immediately playing it. Like
yeah, which is fine. I like those too sometimes.
Yeah.
But I do like getting invested in the game, spending hours with characters in the game, and just if something happens to these characters, I feel it. You know, I don't know.
No, I feel that. That's why I like RPGs.
Yeah, RPGs are nice.
Yeah.
I don't really play too many actually. I've played like the Marios, played Personas, and I think that's kind of about it.
I played one relatively recently.
What is it?
Or I haven't played it, but I do want to play it. Here.
And its name is
Shukuden.
I have never heard of it.
Yeah, it's gonna get remastered, and I looked up a trailer for it. It looks very, very interesting. I feel like anytime I talk about something that I'm into, I always go toward like it looks very, very interesting, but it does.
Yeah, I mean, if you think it's interesting, then it probably is. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's usually what you'd say about a game or something.
I would hope a game is interesting.
Yeah.
If not, then it tends to be boring, and I don't play it.
Yeah. I like gameplay. Pretty nice. Having gameplay in games is fun.
Are you more into like an action type player, or do you mind like the off play a little bit, like
What, like stealth or?
yeah, like you know,
It's
like
not-
the Mary Jane missions in Spider-Man?
Yeah, I didn't mind those.
Okay.
I don't know. See, the thing is, I wouldn't mind that kind of like stealth style, but like I don't know if they were that well done.
Mm.
Some of the stuff was a bit weird with it. But also people say that it's just like they shouldn't be in the game at all. I should constantly be Spider-Man. Anything else is bad, which I disagree with. Because you can definitely do some cool stuff with like that kind of thing and show the more like tense moments when you're not a fucking superhero to immediately punch your way out. So it's a good way of setting stakes and stuff. In my opinion, it's like a good story tool almost.
Yeah.
All right, Taylor.
Hello.
I can't sleep.
Well, you're in the right place.
I drank 3 energy drinks today.
What the fuck?
That's
Like 500 milligrams of caffeine in one day.
Bro, no wonder you can't sleep. You're gonna die. You better say your piece now.
Did you see my message, Henry?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
I'm on my phone. Let me see. Aww. Happy 11 months, baby.
No, thanks.
Huh.
Ethan,
Yeah.
happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, what? Do you think I'm fucking Irish, am I? Top of the morning to you and all that.
No, you're a leprechaun.
Why am I a leprechaun? I'm a quarter Mexican. Hey, man. I'm a Mexican, man. I'm a racist son of a bitch.
Jesus.
Wow.
I can do this. I know Mexicans. I've been at Mexican parties and whatnot.
Ethan, I saw this at Five Below earlier.
What is it? Oh my god.
I wanted to get you that poster, but then I was like, I wouldn't even see you. Winners never die. I want to get you that one with Jack.
Aren't we gonna see
Black
him
on it.
relatively soon? Because we got to be doing something for Ben's birthday, even if he doesn't know what yet.
Yeah.
Has Taylor ever been on any of your videos, Henry? Probably not, huh?
No.
No.
Welcome, Taylor. We're recording. Well, Henry's recording. Say your piece or something. Introduce yourself. I don't know. Go
Hi.
ahead, go on.
You've probably seen her in some of Ethan's videos.
Yeah, if you watch my
Oh
channel.
yeah, the annoying one.
Shut up. We're not doing that.
That was true.
No self-deprecation on my channel.
Well, might as well leave now. Gotta do some pep talk in the other VC one sec.
Who are you pep talking?
Herself.
Self-pep talk.
Yeah. Huh.
I feel like Taylor
Who's
did bring
gonna-
up a very interesting topic: energy drinks.
Yeah. I guess so. I don't. How interesting do you find them?
Like, do you indulge, or are you more like a coffee guy?
Well, I am way more of a coffee guy. The thing is, caffeine has like zero effect on me whatsoever.
Okay, I'm great.
I usually drink these kinds of drinks for the taste.
You wanna know what I was doing?
Giving yourself a pep talk?
Yes, but you wanna know how?
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 Hot grandma.
Huh. Not sure
I
how
was
that would
I
help
was I was spamming that the whole time.
you. How did that help?
I don't know.
Whatever daddy wants. Whatever daddy wants. Daddy gets.
Forgot that those both are from me.
Yes.
Yeah, I removed some
Yeah.
other. I removed one soundboard just because, you know.
Too much power. I know the perfect thing I can do right now. Do my eyebrows.
You do that. I do like Monster Energy drinks, but not because like the energy. I don't know. The taste of Monster is pretty good. I find.
The mango one?
One of my favorite combos actually is to get a 0 sugar Monster Energy and some pretzel rods while I'm working on Janko. Such a vibe. I don't know. I don't know why Monster Energy and pretzel rods just have amazing synergy.
I feel like it's kind of like that like bar taste to it, where it's like pretzels go good with anything.
They definitely do. For now, I've yet to have anything bad with pretzels.
Have you ever had a bad pretzel?
I've had like burnt pretzels, so I guess so.
Have you ever had like unintentionally sweet pretzels?
Unintentionally sweet.
Yeah, where it's like it doesn't say sweet at all on the bag, but like the moment you bite into it, it's like, oh, that's sweet.
I don't think I've ever had like a sweet pretzel. I get the same like pretzel every time. Well, not every time, but whenever I get pretzels, it's the same. It's pretzel rods, same brand, you know, all that stuff.
Did you do the thing as a kid where you pretended those were cigars?
Probably. I imagine so.
Ethan, I like that photo.
I guess so. Why are you?
My sister sent that in our group chat, so I
You
just had to
clearly
send
are
it to you.
tired.
How? You know.
Well, one, you joined the call saying, you know, I can't sleep. But you're probably also
I
tired at the same
can't.
time.
I'm not tired.
Definitely.
I literally could do anything right now.
I am not crazy. I am not crazy.
I could literally
I know
drive to your
he
house
saw
after
those
school tomorrow.
numbers. I knew it was 12:16, not 12:61.
I will go
So
drive all the
I
way
could
there
ever
just to
make
ding
such a
dong ditch
mistake.
you and then leave,
Never.
Ethan.
Did you just say
What?
ding dong ditch?
Yeah, I will ding dong ditch Ethan.
With what doorbell?
For those of you who are
Oh.
unaware, Taylor is on TikTok.
Yeah,
What?
she's one of those TikTokers.
That's not a TikTok slang.
She's one of those disgusting motherfuckers who uses TikTok.
Wait,
Blech.
do you think ding dong ditch is a TikTok slang?
No, I don't think it's a TikTok slang, but I know it is big on TikTok, or relatively big on TikTok.
What? That's not from TikTok. Also, I don't have TikTok anymore. Well, technically, but I never go on it because it's on my PC. But I don't have it on my phone. I have Instagram. I love Instagram.
You do love Instagram.
I do love Instagram.
Yeah, basically just TikTok, but without the name TikTok.
No.
Let's be real here. They're no different.
What's my dad got?
If Mother 3 does well, I actually think we're going to get it for the Switch 2.
Really?
Mother 3. Well, I don't know. The Switch 1 was so good at bringing back series people thought we'd never see again. So I feel like they're going to continue that trend with the Switch 2, hopefully. I'm going to make this crazy-ass prediction now. We will see a new F-Zero, a new Star Fox, and well, maybe not a new Earthbound, but something Mother-related throughout the Switch 2's lifetime. I'm fucking crazy, I know.
F-Zero I could definitely see.
Maybe.
Star Fox maybe.
I'm a bit unsure on the F-Zero. I only think that because we got F-Zero 99 like a few years ago, and people were really into that. And I think, I don't know, because it's hard to do F-Zero, because I think the original really isn't, like, special or anything, especially, like, compared to Mario Kart.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think if they make it, like, an insanely fast-paced racing game, that could be cool.
How long has it
I
been
don't know.
since the last F-Zero? Didn't we get one for the Wii? Something along those lines?
I think the last one was GameCube. Let me check, though.
Henry,
Yes, my love.
I was hanging out with Emily earlier because it's my Aunt Heather's birthday. And Chandler was over.
Oh dear.
And me and Emily went to Five Below, but then we went back to the house, picked up Chandler, went to Walmart. And, like, she, like, got on her knees and begged me to buy her smut. You know what I did?
Wait, Emily or Chandler?
Chandler.
Are they both into smut?
Yup. You know what I did?
Did you buy them smut?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus
And
Christ.
even peer pressure. Actually, no, not even peer pressure, just begging.
And she literally started, like, screaming. Like, okay.
Oh, I've heard Chandler scream before.
The last
Sitting-
F-Zero game we got was 2004. for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh no.
Yeah, we wasn't like until 2006. I think, or was
Some-
it might have been 7.
Some of those books are just so cringy.
I think all
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, okay, I don't. Because we're sitting in Emily's room.
Anyone who reads that kind of stuff.
I'm like, Emily, just give me a book so I can skim through it. And Emily had a book, and Chandler had a book, and I had a book, and it was just like silence in the room, and it was like a smut circle.
This smut
I
silence.
don't like that kind of name.
Smut circle.
That
Bro,
sounds
it's
like a
so
very
cringe.
certain Website.
Smut circle?
Yeah. Welcome to Smut Circle, everybody. Everybody have a glass of wine. Let's read about these books that our husbands will never do to us.
Damn.
Right.
My sister did get into smut for a bit, but it was... I hate to say it was Amish smut.
Oh.
And if you didn't think it exists, it does. It does.
My economics teacher is so obsessed with the Amish. Like, he's fascinated in the Amish people. I'm just like, okay.
That's fair. An economics teacher being fascinated in Amish. Definitely not.
One sec, y'all. I'll be right back.
Awesome.
Well. And then there were 2.
Yep. I don't know if I've told you my idea for this like Minecraft series.
No, you haven't told me anything about this.
It's basically I want to like invite any of the people on the server or any like my friends or anything, just rant about random thoughts that they've had. So do you have any random thoughts on your mind currently, baby? Literally anything at all.
Are you asking me to share with the class?
Yeah. This is
I have
amazing.
tons of thoughts.
Well, go for it. This is literally what I want this like series to be. I had a short series that I plan on bringing back, literally just titled "Random Thoughts." So, this is kind of what I want it to be. And
I know the series. I watched the videos.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. But yeah, any random thought you have, any at all?
Some of them I can't share.
Well, what are the ones you can't share? Because we do like to hear them.
I'm like not tired at all, but like I'm exhausted of just being here. Not like in the call, just like in general.
So just like, so you're
Are you
exhausted?
suicidal?
No, not being here as in.
Well, what are you drinking right now?
What am I drinking right now?
Yes. What are you drinking right now?
Lotion? No, I'm drinking nothing. I'm not drinking anything.
Hmm.
I'm just sitting. I'm slumped in my chair in front of my PC.
You're not
And I'm
on your
just-
phone in your bed?
No,
Why?
because then that'd make me tired.
Good.
That's the point.
You need
But
to
I'm
wake up. You
not-
have school because you're a
Oh
school
right,
person.
I did forget that. I have that.
Wasn't that one of the main reasons you left without saying another word?
No,
Damn, then why'd you leave without saying a word?
I did. I said good night.
They did.
I'm talking about before that. You, as soon as we landed.
Oh, I accidentally died, and then I was waiting for you guys to start the ship so I can come back.
We all thought you DC'd. Well, I thought you DC'd because you never said anything. You didn't unmute and say hurry up. You don't.
You can still see if I'm in the game, Ethan.
Well, I didn't check.
Of course.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Of course.
Of
Elaborate
course.
Exactly what you mean by of course.
No, it's okay. I don't need to share.
Is what this is about.
People like you is why this country's doomed.
Jesus.
People like me. People like me. Okay. Okay.
Yes, your
Oh.
type of people.
Yeah.
Women.
Oh
Wow.
no!
Okay,
I can't post this
I
video.
No, I know.
Oh,
Tell
don't
me
worry,
how you
I'll make
really
it
feel,
worse.
Ethan.
I appreciate you as a friend.
Whoa. Really? Are
Oh,
you
I hate
sure?
you.
Are you sure? Meaning, are you sure? Like you want? Are you sure?
Are you asking him? Is that his final answer?
Yeah. Like, are you sure?
Ethan.
Am I sure about what?
Ethan, don't answer.
Am I sure about what, Taylor?
Like, are you sure that you're? Never mind.
No? Continue. Elaborate.
No. Are you sure
I've got
you're
nowhere to be.
happy to be my friend?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Why wouldn't he be?
Why would I even talk to you if I didn't like you? Do I seem like a type of person that would hang out with somebody I hate just to make them feel better?
That's what I do.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what you do, but not everybody else is mentally ill. Anyway,
Okay, Ethan.
if I don't like someone,
Let me
I
go
don't hang
drink
out
my
with them.
lotion, okay?
I've
No.
had plenty of people in
For
the
love of
past that I hung
God,
out with.
Don't joke like that, please.
Drink my lotion? You think I'm such fucking dumbass? I'm gonna drink lotion. No, my pink apple lotion. No, I'm just putting on my crusty arm.
I bet the lotion would taste good.
Ethan,
It
no.
smells like
Sounds like a
apples.
nice flavor.
Ethan, stop it.
Ethan, I'll let you taste.
Oh yeah, I gotta have some of that good shit.
Or even better, you could snort it.
Hmm?
No, snoring is weird.
Snort the lotion. My friend started snorting Smarty dust in the middle of gym class.
Jesus.
That's public school children for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, us homeschoolers, we don't do stuff like that.
Exactly. We're
We
much
eat
more
dirt and
refined.
crayons, and then we have an immune system of God.
Henry, did you know my uncle has a possum?
Yes.
Olga.
You've never told me the name, but you
Next
have told me
to-
he has a possum.
Olga and Luffy.
Luffy's the cat, right?
Yeah.
Luffy.
Olga had to take a bath today.
Oh, I'm assuming he did not like that.
No.
This skeleton's aim is horrible.
I just
Damn.
know I'm gonna be. What if I brought that energy drink to school? Then I won't be
No.
tired at school. And then I won't be tired.
You need to stop with the energy drinks.
I don't look tired at all. I look pretty.
You do. You always look pretty pretty.
Well,
Actually,
thank
no,
you.
not even pretty. You just look beautiful.
Pretty.
Can we agree about that? Can we agree that everybody in their own right is beautiful?
I don't know,
Ethan?
man.
You want to
some
know
people
what's
in
so
mind.
fucked up?
What?
You want to know what's so unbelievably fucked?
Slavery.
Close.
Well, let's not go that far. I mean, it's good. It's so.
No. What's so unbelievably fucked up? Henry thinks it's so funny to tickle me, and he knows that I'm ticklish.
What were you gonna say?
Don't worry about it.
No, say it.
No, I don't even remember now. I
This is
forgot my
your
train
channel,
of
you gotta say it
thought.
now.
I was looking at a photo of Ben, and then I lost my train of thought because it was a photo that got edited as Hitler.
That you made.
That. Okay.
What is with that? Like, is it like a weird like kink?
What?
A Hitler kink?
No. Are you high? What?
No, I'm not high. It's actually hi. How are you?
How are you?
Right.
Not how are you?
Yeah, get it right when you're speaking to the drug lord.
Right. Okay.
I am the one who knocks.
No, you actually just walk into my house.
I
You don't
do.
even-
You guys don't lock the door.
No, I purposely unlock it because I know they're coming over. You know what I do before you get there?
Even
I'm either
you're not there,
getting
it's not
ready.
unlocked.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you?
I'm like, wait. I'm looking out the window until you pull up, and then I am at the door before you get there. Or I'm like completely distracted and getting ready,
Also,
and
I
then
love
you
how,
show up.
Oh, yes, I do show up. I also love how whenever I walk into your house, like completely unannounced, no one's like, "Who the fuck is there?" Like,
I mean, Emily does the same thing.
yeah. But like, I could be anybody. I could be a criminal.
Yeah, but I know you're showing up.
What if a criminal is showing up?
What if me and a criminal pull up at the exact same time?
Well,
Or what if
okay.
a criminal who's been staking your house for weeks decided, all right, today's the day. I'm pulling the heist.
And then I
And you
pull
didn't
up
even
and they're
know.
like, "Damn it, this guy's already got it covered."
Yeah.
Hey, it's Henry. I didn't know he was back in business.
Finally making another move, huh? We've been waiting to see the crime lord himself come back.
The cops are shaking out the place. They're like, "All right, we have this known drug lord. We've never actually seen him deal any drugs, but he dresses just like a drug dealer, so he has to be dealing drugs in his house."
Yeah, they don't arrest you for the crime lord bit.
Yeah.
They just really want to get you for drugs because of your look.
The amount of times I've been pulled over with the assumption that I have drugs on me or are on drugs is uncanny. Or it's just like, "Hey, how you doing tonight, boss? You under any substance abuse?" And I'm like, "No." They're like, "Do you have anybody that can back your story?" I'm like, "Shit, no."
No.
Ethan, do you want to see my little baby?
Oh, what?
Do you want to see my little baby? My little baby.
Sure.
Speaking of baby,
Look at how cute.
baby zombie.
You monster.
It attacked me. It's the same argument as if a child attacks me. I've killed it.
Holy shit.
I can't wait and can't not wait for summer.
I can wait for summer. I don't want to deal with that fucking heat.
I like
What is
being,
attacking me?
I like the vibe of
No.
summer, but I don't like dressing for
Talk about
summer,
the
and I
vibes.
don't like sweating for summer, and I don't like the heat of summer.
People just like the vibes after summer, but during summer, those vibes are never really there.
I hate dressing for summer.
Why?
I don't like it.
I just
Why?
want the same clothes.
I don't like.
Yeah, my outfit.
Well, yeah, I know you do. I have to stay home tomorrow morning.
What?
You have to stay home tomorrow morning?
Till 11.
Why do you have to stay home?
I have a doctor call.
Oh. Anything important?
Nope. I can't even hear the video. I just know what it says. These are all going in trash. Trash. I love clearing out my Snapchat.
Why? Why is that?
Because all the photos are not needed in this world anymore.
I mean, we all have embarrassing photos of ourselves.
Like, you don't need to snap with a caption saying, "When you lose your grandma in Walmart."
Did you find her?
No.
Yeah. And a photo or a video of me
Still
getting a
off to
bloody
this day,
nose on the
yeah.
spot.
That could be useful.
A photo of my nose looking very long.
Like a villager.
And honestly, there was
Huh.
semblance to me and a villager. This was a long time ago. Look at my nose looks so
It looks
big.
like your nose. Yeah, sure does. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. You look like my bird.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
No.
Okay. How was I this cringe? Oh, a video of Chandler beating up Emily.
I wish other people would ask themselves that question. Or ask the question, how am I this cringe?
Oh, I know who you're
Photos.
talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
None. I'm sorry, I'm just like sighing an excessively amount because I'm looking at photos from COVID.
Yeah, we could talk about like a video game or something. It's been a while since that happened.
I had a funeral for my fish and I took a video of it.
Well, let's expand on that.
No, it's fine.
Alright, Ethan,
Yes.
what are your random thoughts at the moment?
I don't know. I don't have too much thoughts going on right now. I'm playing Brothership, Mario and Luigi. That's kind of it, honestly. I don't know.
That's very fair.
Random. I can come up with a random thought. Forced thoughts with Ebo on a 5.
I have a thought that I'll probably turn into a short, so I'll probably just end up cutting it from this video, but I do want to actually tell you guys about this. For the longest time, I thought that cinnamon started with a D, or had a D in it. It has no D. There's no D in
Cinnamon?
What the fuck?
There's no D
Cinnamon?
in cinnamon. It's cinnamon.
Yeah, of course there's not.
Yeah, I thought for the longest time there was a D in cinnamon.
Huh.
I thought
What?
it was
Some people in this world are
cinnamon,
beyond saving.
not cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Yeah, cinnamon.
Jesus Christ.
Like a D. Cinnamon. There's no D. It's just cinnamon.
That is crazy. I miss my purple hair, but I also hate it at the same time.
Oh
I want
my
to
God.
dye my hair green. But my red will literally doesn't fade.
Yeah. Even when you had purple hair, there were still bits of red.
But green?
Do you think you'd ever do Christmas style hair? Green and red?
No.
No Christmas hair?
No. I want to do like a forest green, but I don't know if I could pull it off as good as Peyton. Peyton was
You
the
can do
OG
whatever you
greenhead.
want.
Yeah. If you want to do your green hair, baby, do green hair. Who's stopping you?
Yeah, but my red's kind of iconic.
It is.
It's kind of just me.
But it's okay to change it up.
Oh, baby. So you know, me and Josh are having a lot of side.
Somebody want. You know the scene, right, Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay.
What tells you I'm not in the right mood right now?
Well, we're not
Your
playing
voice.
it right now.
No, my voice just sounds like this. I need to put my retainer back in. Get ready for the lisp. Ow. Alright. Wow.
Ethan or Taylor, either one of you can answer this. Do you have a game that you guys have played that you wish more people were into?
Beyond Two Souls.
I don't know, not really. I don't really care if other people are into a game or not.
And Telltale's The Walking Dead.
Bro, everybody was into that when it came out.
Yeah.
I heard anybody, like everybody talking about it. Back in when I was in my good old theater class. I remember hearing people talk about it.
Well, that part's saying in the video. People need to know that you were a theater kid.
I would hope so. I will talk very much about how I hated those days. But let's not get into it here.
God,
That'll be next episode.
why was I so gay? Sorry.
Well, let's expand upon that. Why were you so gay?
I don't know. I was like, why did I
Oh,
act
you wore a
so
flannel.
gay?
Oh, wow, cool.
I mean,
No, I just acted like a lesbian.
were you? Are you?
No.
Were you at the time?
No.
Maybe you were and you didn't realize it.
No, I was a bisexual, taking it too seriously. That was my whole personality was, man, I like women and guys. I'm gonna make that my personality.
I can hear the crickets in your background. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
Literally me.
Damn.
What? Okay. I like these one-word responses we're doing.
I don't even know if I'm gonna go to C2E2 anymore.
Okay.
What is C2E2?
Any reason
Convention.
Yeah, why don't you want to go to it?
Money.
why?
Money. Money.
Haven't I told you that the tickets are free?
No, you told me your tickets were free.
And it's a good possibility that you could also get in for free.
No, you didn't say that.
Yes, I did. I've told you that many times.
No, you told me that
We've had this conversation
your
before.
tickets. Yeah, you told me that
Yes,
your tickets.
I've told you before that my sister works for the library, and there's a good
Mhm.
chance that she could get multiple people in for free. You are a multiple.
I thought
people.
you meant like only your family.
No. If I told her,
But you are family.
welcome to the family. Yeah.
Well-
everybody's
Family, son. Anyway, I
Right.
interrupted. I'm sorry. Continue.
April's so busy. Oh my god. Are we still going Minecraft
Yes.
movie? Okay.
Yes, we are still doing the Minecraft movie.
No, on the day that we.
April 7th, yes.
Yep.
Hopefully. I should have Ben call off for that. Okay, I'll text him now.
My eyes are so blue.
Alright, I'm probably gonna end the video here.
Alright.
Goodbye, world.
Wait, did you stop recording? I was gonna. Hold on. Are you still recording, Henry?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode of Minecraft with the Bros. Next time we come back, Henry's gonna make more progress in his Minecraft, and it's gonna be epic. You should totally come back.
Thank you, Ebone. And by the way, guys, you should check out the amazing people that were
You got out.
contributing to this video.
Yeah. Alright. Now that's done with.
Now that's done with. Let us return